Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I thought I would show you how to create this birthday makeup tutorial because as you are watching this video, it is my 24th birthday. 24. Ouch. But I wanted to kind of recreate a look that I did when I was doing my testing NYX makeup where I did the blue lower lash line, but I wanted to do it a little bit better with a bunch of different products as opposed to focusing on one brand. So this is the look. I am absolutely obsessed with it. So if you want to see how I created it, then please stay tuned. Okay, so as you can see, I've already got my brows on and I'm actually going to carve them out today, which is something I haven't done in a while, but I feel like doing it today. So I'm going to be using the MAC NC20 Studio Finish Concealer, and I'm just going to be using a crown brush, just this little flat one here. You can use pretty much anything you like, and I'm going to take quite a bit of product, and I'm going to start by carving underneath there. And then I am going to carve out the top, but I'm going to start kind of in the middle, so just before the arch. I'm just actually going to spike up the front with my Ready Set Brow by Benefit. And I'm getting my brows done over the next few days, so I've got some pesky little brow hairs coming through. So I'm just going to cover them with concealer and pretend that they don't exist. Pro tip. And then I'm just going to take one of my mini beauty blenders and just kind of buff the edges of that out. I'm not going to be too precise just yet because I'll clean it all up when we put our foundation on. Now for the eyes, I've actually been really enjoying doing this. I'm taking my Maybelline Colour Tattoo in the shade Creme de Nude, and I'm just going to put some of that on my beauty blender. And it's so quick just to pack over your lids. So for my eyes, I think I'm going to mostly use this sleek palette. It is the Ultra Matte V2. I think it's got pretty much everything that I'll need. And first of all, I'm going to go in with this light shade here. I'm just taking a Zoeva Luxe crease, and I'm going to dust that all over the lid. And then same brush, I'm going to take this slightly darker shade and just pop that in the crease. Just so it blends out a little bit easier later. Then I'm going to go in with this more chocolatey brown shade. And I'm going to again pop that on the crease, but just on the outer part of the eye. Just something super simple to start off with. And just keep building that up until you get the depth that you want. And then I'm going to switch up palettes for a second. I'm going to go in with the Morphe 35C, and I think I'm going to take this brown shade. It's just a little bit warmer than the last. And I'm just going to pop that in the crease again just to warm it up a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with something brand new today. This is the Urban Decay Liquid Moon Dust in the shade Chemtrail. It's kind of like a goldy sort of shade. I'll just quickly show you guys. So it's super metallic. So I'm just going to take that there on that brush and pop it right on the centre. That's nice. I'm actually going to try it straight from the applicator and see if that looks any better. Yeah, I think you can just use it straight from this actually. Pretty easy. One tip, if you have hooded eyes or slightly heavier brows like I do, tilt your head back when you're doing it and let the glitter dry. Otherwise it'll just end up on the top of your eyelid and it'll just be a pain in the ass to clean up, to be quite honest. So I'm just gonna sit here for a second looking like this. Okay, I think that's dried pretty quickly actually. For the time being, I'm going to go ahead and do my face makeup. So I'm just going to start off with a primer. This is the Baby Skin by Maybelline, and I'm just going to chuck some of that on my face to waken me up a little bit. Foundation, I'm going to go in with my Lottie London foundation stick. This one is in the shade Golden. This is pretty full coverage. And then I'm just buffing that in with a Sigma 3D Kabuki. For concealer, I'm going to go in with my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard. And I'm going to chuck that mostly under my eyes. And I think what I'm actually going to do is sharpen up that eyeshadow a little bit. Just by bringing the concealer up and kind of pointing it in a straight line. I like to bring this down quite far just to highlight. And I'm just going to blend that in with my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. And then I'm going to bronze up with the same foundation stick, only this one is in Rich Toffee, so it's a lot darker. And blend this out again. I'm then going to do a little bit of baking with my e.l.f. under eye setting powder and my mini beauty blender again. And I'm going to pop just a small amount underneath. Nothing too crazy. And pinch my nose in a little bit with it as well, just by going down the sides. And then, same thing, bigger beauty blender, bigger powder, also from e.l.f., it's just their HD powder. And we're gonna bake our contour. And I'm just gonna pack a tiny bit on the excess of my face. I'm just putting the rest of the powder that's on the sponge just in like my T-zone, because I don't really want to mattify it too much, but I do want to set it in place a little bit. Don't be afraid to use your beauty blender wet either. It is one of those hacks that does actually work. I'm not going to wait for a minute. Get a snack, read a book, do what you got to do. I'll see you guys in a second. Baking is complete. We are now fully cooked, so I'm going to dust all of the excess off. Then we're going to do some powder contouring with, let's go in with this shade from the NYX Contour Kit. I'm going to take my Luxe Powder Finish brush from Zoeva and give myself some cheekbones. And also bronze up around my face as well. Gone a bit ham with that contour there, so I'm just going to blot that out here using my sponge. For blush, I'm just going to go in with this Essence one. It's in the shade Satin Love number 20. I'm just going to pop that on the apples of my cheeks, just a tiny bit. By the way, thank you all very much for your get well soon wishes. I'm just about there. A little bit of snot, but we're good. Now it's time for the fun part. Don't mind my little lashes just chilling on my mirror. I'm going to go in with this blue shade from the Sleek palette again, and I'm going to whack that right under my lower lash line. I want it quite intense, so I'm going to go in with a few layers, I think, and just pack it on. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and this is a clean one. I'm just going to dust out the edge of that, just to kind of blend it in a little bit more. Then I'm going to go in with this little liner. This is the Makeup Forever Aqua XL pencil in the shade, I don't know if it says it on here. It must do. It's like this bluey kind of aquamarine colour. It says number 124. So I'll leave a link to it down below as usual, but I've only ever swatched this like on my hand. I'm just going to show you quickly here. It's pretty. So I'm going to put that on my waterline. Eye booger. Where did you come from, sir? You went there 5 minutes ago. And take a little bit more of that blue, because I'm crazy. I just want to pack that just a little bit closer to the lash line. I'm going to quickly go back in with our fluffy brush and go back in with that sort of orangey transition shade. And I'm just going to put that in between the glitter and the shadow, just to blend everything in a little bit more. Just so it's not like a really hard edge of glitter. And then, even though I like how it's looking now, I kind of want to add some more glitter. So I'm going to go in with the Collection Glam Crystals. This one is in the shade Le Freak. This could be a mistake. I'm just saying, it could be a mistake. And I'm just going to pop some of that just underneath. Just underneath. That is pretty nice. I'm gonna smoke out the edges of that again, just so there's no harsh line. Back in with our warm brown from the Morphe palette. Just to wiggle that in again on the corner. Okay, boys and girls, just gonna go in with some liner. This one is the Sigma Standout Eyes Wicked Liner, and I'm gonna go with my Zoeva liner brush. Just take some of that. And I'm going to draw a very thin line across my lash line. It's a little bit tricky with the glitter there, but persevere. We can do this. I don't like that brush very much. I'm going to go in with a brow liner brush actually. It's a bit more dense. I'm just going to kind of stamp that on. Now I'm going to take some mascara. This is the False Lash Epic. I'm not going to apply too much, just a little bit to coat my lashes. Okay guys, so now I'm going to go ahead and chuck on some lashes. These are the Red Cherry 43 Stevie. I think they're kind of just like wispy ones. I've had them pre-glued, pre-prepared, and I'm probably going to screw it up. Okay. These are pretty long, even for me. But I'm kind of feeling it. Yeah, I like these. Okay, yeah. I think I really like these. I got these from falselashes.co.uk. Not sponsored, but if you guys do want cheap lashes, because if you're anything like me, I hate paying for what is essentially fake hair to go on my eyeballs. So they do things a little bit cheaper over there, and they have pretty much everything. Okay, so I just went to war with my lashes, but I think we're good now. So next, I am just literally surrounded by a mess of makeup here. Next I'm actually gonna prime my lips with the MUA Pout Primer. I'm just gonna put that over. It's basically a lip balm. Obviously, no chance I'm skipping out on the glow today. I'm gonna go in with Becca Opal, and I'm gonna use the Luxe Powder Fusion Brush. That's what's up. Yeah. I love this brush for highlighter because it's fluffy enough that it gives you like a nice natural glow, but it's also a bit more dense than a fan brush, so you can pack it on a bit more. And then we're going to go in with an eyeshadow brush. This is Soft Definer. Pop some of that on my brow bone because it's my birthday. And I don't want anyone to outglow me on my birthday. Just gonna whack on a little bit more mascara just so it kind of ties my lashes in with the falsies. I like to kind of bring it in a bit more here just so it looks a bit more fluttery on the inside as well. For lips, I'm gonna go in with my favorite combination at the moment. It's the W7 lip liner in the shade Very Nude. I wear this in a lot of my videos when you guys ask. Obviously overline the crap out of them, and then I'm going to go in with a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Cairo, which is the palest one. It's like my favourite nude lip at the moment. Pat that down a little bit, and that's the finished look. Okay guys, so this is the finished look, and I am super pumped with how this has turned out. Obviously I am pre-filming this video, and I'm actually going to the gym in about 20 minutes, so now I've got to take all of this off, which seems like a massive waste to me. But let me know what you think in the comments section down below. As always, I'll leave links to all of the products, and for some of the high-end products that I used, I think I'm gonna start using or putting down like drugstore alternatives as well for you guys, so I may start doing that. Let me know what you think. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you did like it, and subscribe if you do want to see more of me. That would be a great birthday present. Also, I am thinking about uploading 4 times a week, so let me know what you think of that. I think I'll probably do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays like I do normally, but also throw in another video on the Saturday, so let me know your thoughts. Anyway, that's it from me. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!